Hey my good people, welcome to my channel. My name is AngeliaTheeBBW, and in today's video I'm getting this head together. As you can see, I got some grays in the front that's not trying to let me be great, so I'm not committing to the grays, so they gotta go. I'm going to be using the Clairol Professional Beautiful Advanced Gray Solution Semi-Permanent Hair Color in the color Rich Dark Brown. This stuff is the holy grail when it comes to getting rid of grays, I'm telling you, and for the ones that know, baby, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying this. I always start at the front hairline because that's where most of the gray is at. I really don't have much gray in like the middle or the back of my head. It's mostly just in the front. So I start there and then I work my way back. And then once you get done with applying all of the color, you want to go ahead and kind of like mix it so that it's emulsifying, or you're rubbing it together with the ends as well. Once you get the color all applied to the head, you want to start to kind of massage it in. And the reason why you do this is to make sure that you've gotten all of the area where you want it colored at. It's pretty much called like emulsifying. You'll notice that when you rub it, it's kind of like a soapy consistency. So you want to make sure that you get it all over the roots, and then, you know, kind of rub it into the rest of the hair. Once you get done, putting your cap on, you're going to follow the instructions, of course, but you're going to put a plastic cap on. and apply heat so that the color can really catch on to the hair. You're going to do this for at least a half an hour. For those of you that have a hooded dryer, it's best to use the hooded dryer. You could just sit under there. I don't have a hooded dryer, so I use my hand dryer and put it on the hot setting. Let this, sit on there with the heat for at least 30 minutes so that can get down into the cortex of the hair. And once you go ahead and get that all in, I'll usually let it sit so that the heat can kind of let up a little bit. I don't just rinse it right out. And then once you let that sit for a little bit and let it cool off, you want to go ahead and start to rinse. Now, when you first get under that water, just put a little bit of water on. Don't completely just start rinsing it out, because you want to, like I said, emulsify. So you want to wet the hair a little bit and then massage it in. You're going to have more of that soapy consistency that I was telling you about. And you want to do that, I would say, for at least 10 minutes. Then go ahead and rinse the hair out. So after I get the color all rinsed out good, I do go in with a shampoo. Some people may or may not. I always go in with a shampoo, and I use the Paul Mitchell Tea Tree shampoo and conditioner. And I just go ahead, shampoo as regular with one shampoo, and then I go in with my conditioner. I usually do let the conditioner sit in for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I go ahead and I rinse it out. So once I get everything all rinsed out, I go ahead and start to just do a simple blow dry. Just want to blow dry it as straight as possible. I am, back with my natural hair journey. For some people that didn't know, I really don't talk to a whole lot of people, but a couple years ago, I went through a whole robbery incident where I was held up at gunpoint. And went through that whole robbery incident. And whenever I went through that robbery, it really put me in like some severe depression. So with dealing with that, I lost a lot of my hair. My hair used to be down my back, long, thick. And whenever I went through that, I lost a lot of my hair. It was just coming out by the handfuls, and there was really not much that I could do about it. So once I was able to get myself all together, start getting my hair back together, I did have like just one thin spot in the middle of my head that I'm still working on, but all the rest of my hair is grown back. Edges are fine, as you can see. So whenever you go through something like that, you just gotta kind of get your body back together and basically start all over again. So after I've gotten everything all blown out with the blow dryer, I am going to go ahead and clip my ends. It's good to keep your ends clipped, I would say at least once every couple months. That way, you know, if you do have like old relaxer or old damaged hair on the ends or split ends, you can go ahead and cut that off. As you can see with me trying to like style the hair, the ends are more prone to being dry and to getting tangled. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip those off. That way the hair, I'm growing it completely healthy all the way from the root to the tip. Now, as I'm starting to cut my hair, I do want to make sure that I part the front bang part first. That's going to be my guide. And then once I go ahead and I make my guide in the front, I take pieces of that guide and basically go throughout the hair and use that guide to make sure that I'm getting a good even cut. So I'm just really cutting the ends. I'm not really trying to do layers. I'm not really trying to do a style. I just want to trim my ends so that way my hair is growing healthy and strong. So a while back I did shave one side of my head because, as I was saying, a lot of my hair fell out. So that side was worse than the other side of my head. So I went ahead and I cut that off. So I'm regrowing it. And I'm not really trimming that because it doesn't need to be trimmed. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the style going and just pretty much slick that side down. So as you guys can see, with just a little product and with trimming those edges, it makes your hairstyle look a whole lot better. So hair is getting back to the length, halfway the length that it was, but it'll get there eventually. Thank you guys for watching my video. I do appreciate you. Love you guys, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day.
Place, nobody